What's up, guys? James here, the Moto Academy. We're off to Casa Grande, Arizona for class with Ryan Sipes. We got Jared behind the camera. Let's get it. We're this way. Yeah. Just made it through security. Had to ditch Jared's laptop because he had explosives all over it. But other than that, we're fine. We got time, dude. We got spare time. We're early. So that's good. Good way to start. All right, we made it. We're on the plane.
Sorry.
It's a tight fit.
I know
There's
that.
much room.
It doesn't matter to me.
I hate you, American Airlines. You're watching this. Rolling. Checking in from Philly. Don't know why we're outside right now. That's never happened before. But I don't really know what to say. Getting this connection, and we'll be in Arizona. What time are we gonna get there? Get there at 7 o'clock, get some dinner, get showered up. Yeah, that guy would vlog so bad. Also, we have an update from Ryan Sipes currently waiting in line for his rental car. He's waiting with 300 other people. Oh my God. So they're all just trying to get their rental. So hopefully we don't run into that when we get there. What's your dream rental car?
A dream, like,
yeah.
Well, like anything.
Yeah.
Like a Ford Raptor.
Ford Raptor?
It'd be amazing, yeah.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I'd pick a Chevy Cruze. They look so nimble. We could set up a racetrack and in the desert and just bomb around for a couple hours. We'll just get we'll get the full coverage, obviously. That'll be the smart decision, and then we'll go from there. Jared, you missed it. All those great movies. Rocky, Rocky 2, Rocky 4. Look how high I can kick, dude. See that?
Let's see it again. Wow.
Alright guys, we got the whole, what is this thing called?
Train.
We got the whole train to ourselves. I feel like it's too loud. We've arrived here in Phoenix. We're going around a turn. We're gonna go grab the rental car. Hopefully it's a Kia Soul again. We'll probably bash that around for a little bit and then get some food, and then we'll answer your guys' questions. No way. Got a Kia Soul, 2 for 2. Let's go. I am starving. Let's go get food. Where's my CarPlay? Dude, you don't need Bluetooth for CarPlay. What's going on? We're gonna get food, dude. It's been almost 12 hours since we've ate, right? Yeah. My body time is, it's midnight. It's 12 a.m. So, oh, parking. All right, looks like we're gonna go in here. Oh, just went in the wrong frickin' way. Yeah, we're just, you know, in the exit where we're just driving on the left side of the road, and then everybody gets mad because there's a little mistake. All right, this is where we're parking. We're gonna answer some questions. from Moto Academy members. Question from Blue Crew 415. First of all, thank you for the coaching Friday. Ooh, from our Texas class. I picked up a lot. Also, it was pretty cool to see my bike be ridden the way it was supposed to. That black Yamaha. I remember that bike. Love that thing. 1. Did the cowboy hat make it home? Yes, it did. Absolutely. I wore it on the flight home because I didn't want to put it in my luggage and have it get ruined. So yes, the cowboy hat did make it home. All right, Dr. Greg.
Hey, what's going on, man? Quick question. The bike I use in New York is a 450, and I've ridden some 350s and some 250s. So I was looking for some quick advice of how you'd recommend I ride it in the future. That's going to be the safest. What are your recommendations? Thanks, man.
Okay, this is from Dr. Greg. If you don't know Dr. Greg, he's a pretty big dude. He's very muscular. He's a sizable man. So I think he can handle a 450. They are a bit much. So best option would be to get an ECU for it. Vortex ECUs are, don't quote me on this, but I think $700 to $800. Pretty pricey. But they can tune it so that it's more manageable power delivery. So you're not, riding that typical 450 with an extreme amount of low-end power. Another thing you could do, just a simple fix, day of, doesn't cost any money. Technique, you could just ride a gear higher. That's just a way to make the power delivery a little bit more manageable because you're riding low RPMs. If you're in second gear coming out of a corner, it's gonna want to rip your arms off. So shifting up a gear higher. You could potentially look into changing gearing as well. Maybe a smaller rear sprocket by a tooth or maybe two. But yeah, ECU, best thing you can do. This one's from Fire at Will. Love this guy. He has to know if I'm Team Pickles or not. I'm Team Pickles for sure. But the thing is, you have to get the right ones. Jared, show them the right ones right here. They're Grillo's Pickles, spicy. And if you don't get those, then you're just missing out. This one's from Lori H214. I'm making homemade lasagna for Sunday dinner. What's your favorite family get-together dinner? Pasta, for sure. Anything pasta. It doesn't have to be lasagna, but we just had it last night. I don't know, there's something about carbohydrates and bread and butter, and yeah, that's my favorite thing to eat with a large group of people, for sure. The real GP. Questions. Number 1, do I need to be prepared to do push-ups tomorrow? So he's coming to class tomorrow, MotoLand with Ryan Sipes. Keep your feet on the pegs the whole day, and you won't have to do a single push-up, no matter what. I promise. Okay, and the next one. Favorite treat or snack we can bring to the track for you? Oh, well, this is weird. He's not gonna see this, but there are these little balls. They're called, the bag says GFB, gluten-free bites, I think it stands for. They're like these little granola balls. They're so good, and they're not too filling. Keeps the energy up, keeps me topped off. That's my favorite thing, I think, by far. Pickles, I guess, yeah, I'll have a few throughout the day. So that, I guess that's a close second, but yeah. Can we go to bed now? All right, let's go. Oh, we got one more. Wait, we got one more. Havoc each day. What's the best way to overcome fear? My daughter holds herself back on starts and jumps because she's worried about cartwheeling down the start or crashing on a jump. It's frustrating because her coaches tell her she's capable and her turn speed is at times on par with the fastest Super Mini kids. You kind of answered that question a little bit. She's worried about cartwheeling down the start or crashing on a jump. Those are the two worst case scenarios for both of those situations. As humans, we tend to imagine the worst situation every time we do something. For example, I got on a plane today and I couldn't stop thinking that the plane was just gonna crash for no reason. Some of it is a rational thought, some of it might be a little bit more realistic because motocross is dangerous. The best thing you can do is expose yourself to those environments a little bit at a time. So maybe getting her comfortable with racing at smaller local racing events would be ideal. And then for jumping, it should be starting extremely small, getting really, really comfortable with that, and then just bringing it up a slight notch. We're not hitting the small tabletop at the local track and then going for the triple. That's 65 feet, and if you come up short, you end up getting hurt. So everything we teach at the Moto Academy is start small, slowly, progressively build with proper technique. All right, now we're going to bed.
Down to the river. Oh, oh, bury me, carry me. Oh, oh, far beneath. Oh, oh, fire and water me. Going down deep. Say, oh, oh, bury me, carry me. Oh, oh, far beneath.
Hey, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Trying to find coffee. About an hour away from the track. And then we'll be on our way. But right now, I'm not in the mood for filming. I need to get my stuff in me. You gotta be careful, we're gonna get copyrighted here. Bacon Gouda, always. Slice of coffee cake warmed up, always. Medium hot coffee, well, grande hot coffee, cream sugar. You know, don't get more real than that. This is your first time at Starbucks?
Today, we switched it up today.
Okay. Oh, almost ran into this guy. We've arrived, almost, MotoLand MX Park in Casa Grande, Arizona. We're here. Ryan's also here. Oh wow, this place looks cool. It's flat with a bunch of jumps. I like jumps. Cool. Every time I come out here, it's like a video game. Everything's flat. But then you have, like, for some reason, just 360 degrees of mountain view. It makes you feel really small. So, here we go, pulling into the gate. Imagine this was the wrong place. We just drove all this way. All right, we're out here in the simulation, as I like to call it. It's like a video game. This dirt is unreal, look at this. Come look at this, Jared. Look at that. Tilled it, some lines are definitely gonna form. It's gonna be good for these guys. We're gonna work corners, jumping, we'll have them do some one-handed stuff. But yeah, this is gonna be a great day. I'm so pumped right now. Did you see Ryan just cruise by on the four-wheeler? He's got his crutch, he's ready to go. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. This place is so cool. Thanks MotoLand in Casa Grande, Arizona for having us out. Let's get this thing going. Good morning, guys. How's everybody today? We ready to ride or what? The first thing we're gonna do is send you guys out for a free ride. So what I will say, we'll send the big bikes out first so they can form those lines. And then halfway through the day, we'll end up splitting the class. Ryan will take half of you guys, I'll take the other half. We'll do some corner drills. And then later on into the day, we'll do some jumping as well.
If you brought your mom, dad, friend, wife, son, whatever, you guys feel free to take notes, take video, because what you learned today, if you go home and forget about it, what good did it do? So you guys that are with the riders, feel free to just take notes, whatever, because then when you go home and you practice next week, next month, next year, you'll be able to go, hey, remember that thing we learned at that school? You're not doing it right now. So, you know, and it's just a reminder. So these things are just do you no good if you only hear it one time, or if you only practice it one time, it's not going to become a habit. And that's the goal for these things that we're going to teach you, to become habits. That way you don't have to think about it, you just automatically do it.
I have my cameraman here today. If anybody's playing hooky from school or from work and does not want to be on video, just go up to him, let him know. we'll edit you out. But if you want to be in the video, feel free to just bother him all day.
What if we're playing hooky from work and we want people to know and be on the video?
Well, you're going to be in it now. I mean, yeah. What do we think, Jared? Dude, there's so many people here. There's got to be way more than 40, dude. Oh, I have butterflies right now. How we're going to do it is we'll give you guys 10 minutes each of free practice. Ones will go first. Then ones come back here. Get your bikes on the stands. We'll wait for the twos to finish up. And then we'll get started. The first thing I want to talk about is your feet. The reason why is because these set the foundation for the rest of the attack position, and that's what we're going to talk about first, the attack position. This is the safest position on the motorcycle. This is where you have the most control, where you can manipulate the bike the most, the position that you want to be in through those rough sections, right? So we rotate those feet inwards. Now everyone, with your feet rotated inwards on the balls of your feet, heels dropped, bend your knees. What happens? They drive into the sides of the bike automatically because our knees are now driving inwards because that's how our feet are. So when I say the feet are really important in this position, that's why. Ryan, do you want to talk about why it's important to have your knees behind the pegs?
I'm on my motorcycle with my knees bent or in front of the foot pegs. That back end of the bike can really move around a lot. As soon as I straighten them up, bike can't move. So when you straighten, it's not full, you don't have to be full locked, but as long as your knees are behind the foot pegs, you're in control of the rear of the bike. Like you're tied to it. If it tries to go anywhere, you're gonna be able to correct it. As soon as your knees move in front of it, if it tries to go, you're not connected to it and it's gonna be a wild ride. So as long as your knees are behind the foot pegs, you're good to go.
So when we're braking and then we go to get back on the gas, what we need to do is, using our index finger to stop us, we need to gently release the throttle, roll our wrists forward, and then re-grip. That's just called the re-grip. So then when we get on the gas, notice how my wrist rotates, but my elbow doesn't really drop. If you don't do that, and you go to just get on the gas, you're gonna chicken wing your elbow, right? And that means the head's gonna come over, the core destabilizes, and the weight pushes out of the tires. Update, stand-up drill. This is where the boys start dropping like flies. Here we go, this guy's looking good. Okay, he's nice and patient with it, I like it. I told him not to jump the obstacles. It's gonna give those faster guys a little bit more of a challenge because they're gonna have to slow down, absorb the jumps properly while they're standing. And yeah, here we are. This place is beautiful, I can't get over it. Rate my kit. Get the boots. 3 payments. Just finished stand-up drill, waiting for our boys to get off the track here. Then we're gonna split them up and do some corner sections. All right, show of hands. Whose lower back was really sore? Mine was sore just watching you guys. All right, do you wanna know the reason why that your lower back was sore? So, when you unlock your hips and you figure out that this is the position that you need to be in, right? You're then using muscles that you've never used before. Over the course of 10 years or so of normal life without training your core every day, some muscles are gonna atrophy, the ones that we don't really use. This is a pretty unique position right here. So what I will say is that these muscles right here, core muscles, those are the ones that tend to go first. So in a way, That's a good thing that all you guys experience that pain. If we lean with the bike in a flat section, the weight's just gonna push away from the tires because there's nothing for it to lean up against. Does that make sense? So what we need to do is focus on remaining upright with our upper body and lean the bike underneath us. So that'll position you on the left corner of the seat. Got my gear selection early. Didn't really apply the rear brake at all. Definitely didn't in the corner. And just nice and smooth. As you guys execute that, you know, 4 or 5 times, then you maybe ramp it up a little bit. And if you can't get your technique dialed, then you slow it down a little bit. So that's what a technique day is really all about. When you're coming through here, you'll get on the gas a little bit and you'll do one of those. Just try and lead with your head a little bit more so that you're not feeling that as much.
And most of these jumps out here have good faces, so you don't need to move. And he just, and it went perfect. So you don't need to do a lot with the bike. You just hold position and it'll take care of the rest. These faces are good enough that it'll throw you good.
Quickly here, I'm just gonna demonstrate the progression of how to hit any jump. And this works for even you faster guys. Even if you guys are hitting this jump already, I want you to practice this so that when it comes time to approach those jumps that might scare you a little bit, they might have steeper landings, we can effectively practice that. You blip the throttle like pretty bad, and then also you're kind of pulling up on the bike. So kind of like we talked about over there. Attack position, we're steady throttle out of the corner, building our speed all the way back there, and then we can just maintain. I saw you looking pretty good, right? We started off kind of rolling it, and then you progressed a little bit more, and then I think the last time you were like right there, all right? But you look good. That's a safe way to do any jump. For maybe the next 45 minutes to an hour, if you guys want to hang out, talk about anything today. We have some merch. We don't have much, but I was sent here from Texas with some stuff, limited edition, if you guys want to check that out. So come see me at the Kia Soul. Thank you guys so much. Again, we'll be over there if you want to talk. Yeah, thank you.
Good job, everybody.
All right, guys. Well, that was a long day. If there's any way to see how breathable a set of gear is, just wear it in the hot sun all day and see how you feel. Honestly, this doesn't look like vented gear. I mean, it's really not vented, but I was fine all day. So huge shout out to 7MX for getting me this stuff. I really appreciate it. Also, huge shout out to Ryan Sipes. Amazing Red Bull athlete, has a broken pelvis, still comes out here and teaches with these kids with me literally all day. So thank you to Ryan. If you're watching this, you're probably not, but I'm a huge fan and I tried not to fanboy all day. To the 2 people that still are watching this, my mom and maybe my dad, I love you guys all the way out here representing. Thank you to MotoLand, and thank you to Moto Academy for giving me the best job in the world. AJ, love you. How about this view, dude? All right, enough of the view. Let's go get food. Ow! Dude, I just whacked my elbow. We're here In-N-Out burger. Never had it before. Need to try it. Yeah. Have you ever had it?
No.
Okay. We're going cruising. We're gonna go to downtown Phoenix and see what it's like, because I've never been to this part of the country before. So I don't know. I don't know what you want from me, Jared. I don't know where we're going. We're just going to park somewhere so we can walk around and see what's going on. Architecture here is really beautiful. No, look at that. Look at that one. What's the go-to here? I'm gonna go deluxe and I'm gonna get s'mores. Alright, man. You too. Insomnia Cookies, Phoenix, Arizona. Unbelievable. 8.5. 8.5 out of 10. So good.
Wait.
There she is. Almost dead last. Why are you filming me right now? What are you, an idiot or something? You have your camera out? You think this is funny? You think this is funny, Jared? Dude, we did it. All the way to Arizona. All the way back. How many days did it take? When did we get there?
Left Sunday, go back Tuesday.
Left Sunday, got back Tuesday. This is such a grind, but it's so worth it. I would do that a million times. If we can make this a regular thing, I think we'll have the best jobs in the world. We did it. Rhode Island to Philadelphia to Phoenix, back to Charlotte, and now we're back in Rhode Island. Thank you guys for being a part of the journey with me and Jared. We had a ton of fun. I would do this for the rest of my life if I could, and we just might. Who knows? I don't know. Guys, here's how you could help. You could like, comment, subscribe. Wow, it sounds so weird saying that. I'm a vlogger now. Let's go home, dude. I miss my cat. I'm hungry. I need a shower. It's 3:30 on Tuesday. Next week, on Monday, I'm going back to Florida, Okeechobee, for the Moto Bros class. So we're gonna do that one again. And then after that, going to Louisiana. And then after that, going to Arkansas, and then Mississippi. And then, I don't know after that. But thank you guys, bye.